Hi, everybody. Just doing a little test on this microphone before we get started. It's working. Welcome to our induction ceremony for this chapter of Sigma Beta Eta at Large. Appreciate all of you coming out on this wet, rainy day for this special occasion. First, I would like to introduce the members of our board and committee members and recognize all of their efforts. If you guys could please stand. This is a great group of nurse leaders who I'm very fortunate to work with, and this is our biggest event of the season, and a lot of planning and time and effort has gone into it, so I just want to thank you. Okay, let's begin our induction ceremony. For more than 90 years, Sigma has been recognizing and celebrating excellence in scholarship, leadership, service within nursing and midwifery. The Honor Society, today known as Sigma, was founded as Sigma Theta Tau in 1922 by 6 nursing students from the University of Indiana. From those 6 founding members, our organization has grown to more than 135 active members in more than 530 chapters in more than 90 countries. Sigma also collaborates with several global organizations to improve the health of the world's people, including representation at the United Nations. It offers members the opportunity to extend their reach outside of their own communities. Sigma members are leaders at all levels of the healthcare industry. The Society only extends membership to students in baccalaureate or graduate level programs who have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential, and to nurse leader candidates exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. Our membership includes top-notch nursing executive, clinicians, educators, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and others who are among this distinguished group of nurses who have met or exceeded the rigorous standards required to receive an invitation to join Sigma, and you truly deserve our congratulations. At this time, I'd like to invite the Dean of Edgewood College, Dr. Margaret Norrell, and Dr. Patricia Lasky, Professor Emerita, member of the UW School of Nursing Board of Visitors, and advisor to the UW Alumni Organization, who is here on behalf of the UW Madison Dean, Dr. Linda Scott.
Age before beauty, right?
It's close.
We were just talking. We were colleagues years ago. I haven't seen Margaret for a long time. I bring you greetings from Dr. Dean, Dr. Linda Scott, Dean Linda Scott, who regrets that she can't be here today. She's been in Washington, D.C. for the week promoting politics and camaraderie and goodwill for all nurses across the country. So she regrets not being here, but I am pleased to welcome all of you to the Sidney Scott Cooper Hall. I hope you enjoy our building. It's still relatively new and a great tribute to nursing on the Madison campus. I'll just tell you a few little things about the Beta Eta chapter. I was on the faculty for many a year. I've been retired for many a year. But in 1972, there was an honor society on the Madison campus in the School of Nursing. And again, some of the students and faculty decided it would be good to become an affiliate of Sigma Theta Tau. So we were granted a charter in 1972. That's, I was noting, 50 years after the founding at the University of Indiana. For many a year, students were inducted, faculty were inducted, graduate students were inducted, and I can't remember when Edgewood split off, but Edgewood College actually was started by a number of the faculty from the School of Nursing. And so it continued that students were inducted both from the School of Nursing Madison and the College of Nursing on Edgewood campus. Somewhere along the line, it was discovered that that really wasn't, I wouldn't say it was illegal, but we should at that time have been a chapter at large. So the tradition continues today. I don't know the number of inductees, but I'm sure it's over the thousands over these years. We were the 53rd chapter organized in Sigma Theta Tau, and as was noted, there are now over 530 chapters. So we've had a long history. I want to welcome all the new inductees to the society and have you recognize that now you are, along with a number of others who are colleagues, and I want you to remember you're a colleague as you go out into the world and practice, connect with others who are Sigma Theta Tau members, and the networking is a great part, and it will serve you well over the years. Welcome and congratulations.
So good afternoon, and on behalf of Edgewood College Henry Predlin School of Nursing and Sigma Theta Tau International Beta Eta chapter, I'd like to extend my welcome also to today's ceremony, and also my congratulations to the new members of Sigma Theta Tau, and also to your family and friends. It's great to see so many people here. In 1984, before many of you were born, I sat in the seat that you occupy today. I became a member of Sigma Theta Tau as a graduate student at the University of Illinois. And if you're wondering about how I felt about that day, I didn't attend my undergraduate baccalaureate ceremony or my master's. I did do my PhD ceremony, but the ceremony that was the most important to me was my Sigma Theta Tau induction, and I did attend that, and I still distinctly remember that ceremony today. So I hope the memory of today's ceremony will stay with you long after today's event. In the years since I was inducted into Sigma Theta Tau, there have been many, many changes in the organization, but there was one change that I really remember because it had a major significance to me, and that was in 1985. That was the year I was inducted. Sigma Theta Tau was the National Honor Society for Nursing, and we became the International Honor Society. That was a really important decision for Sigma Theta Tau because, as you've learned today, the organization was founded in 1922 by students at Indiana University. But then, 63 years later, in 1985, not only were we interested in connecting with nurses on a national level, but we were even interested in connecting with nurses on a more of a national level. So the mission statement at that time focused on global health, with a mission statement of advancing world health and celebrating nursing excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service. And this was a really pretty radical idea at the time in 1963 to think of a global community of nurses. But nurses were more and more going to other countries. They were joining the Peace Corps. They were learning a lot about what nurses were doing all over the world, not just here in this country. And of course, today, we know even more through social media and technology and the advances we've made in those years. So Sigma Theta Tau members soon realized that an international organization of nurses could work better together and collaborate to provide better health care for all. We could learn from each other, we could collaborate on research, we could influence public policy, and all for the betterment of nursing worldwide. So today, as you've learned, Sigma Theta Tau International, or Sigma as it's known, has more than 150 active members in more than 90 countries. Sigma Theta Tau is recognized as being a global community, even back as early as 1985 and still today. So my hope for each of you is that 20 years from now, when you have been a member of Sigma Theta Tau for 20 years, I hope that decisions made by you and by the International Honor Society will be just as important to you as they are to me today and were years and years ago. So welcome, congratulations. I look forward to congratulating all of you after the ceremony.
We historically do a coin toss at this point and get the dean's help to figure out which students are going to go through the ceremony first. So I'm going to do it like football where they just toss it on the field. I'm not going to try to catch it.
Except last year we have to verify it.
Yeah. Well, who has? So when it comes time, we'll have the UW-Madison students go first. Before we go further in terms of our keynote speaker, I just wanted to add a few more things about the values of our organization. So our founders chose the Greek letters Sigma Theta Tau, taken from the Greek words meaning love, courage, and honor, as they believe them to be the enduring values that are the root of the nursing profession. Our crest symbolizes the values, reminding us of our commitment to wisdom and discernment, as represented by the I, service, professional endeavor, and strength of leadership, as represented by the pillars of stone on the right and left, and knowledge, as represented by the lamp. Our key, embedded in the membership pin, reminds us of our charge to uphold love, courage, and honor, and is a symbol of scholarship. The cup denotes the satisfaction of professional life. The circle with its 6 stars represents our 6 founders. The lamp is the lamp of knowledge, and the letters in black represent our charge. Remember that our key symbolizes your commitment to nursing excellence. The purpose of this ceremony is not only to honor you as a new member and to celebrate your successes, but it also serves as our pledge to you to support you throughout your nursing career and to be a lifelong resource to you. This support will come in part through the opportunity to participate in Sigma's communities of interest, mentoring programs, and academies. You will also have access to benefits such as continuing education, credits, the Journal of Nursing Scholarship, Worldviews on Evidence-Based Nursing, and Reflections on Nursing Leadership. One of the most valuable benefits for me in terms of my membership these past more than 20 years has been the relationships that I have built with other members within Sigma, probably most valuable to me over all of these years. The other thing that I am grateful for are the service opportunities, and some of you have probably actually participated recently in the service opportunity that we had about a month ago. How many of you donated food for our food drive in early October? Hands. Some of you may not have noticed, but we do some of these types of service projects to give back to our community, and I hope that you keep an eye out for information about these continued opportunities that you can contribute and potentially lead going forward. At this time, I'd like to invite our keynote speaker, Dr. Roberta Pollack, who has been a member of Sigma for 37 years and has served in a variety of capacities, including president of this chapter, as well as most recently the regional coordinator for Sigma. Thank you. Help me welcome Dr. Pollack.
Thank you very much. If you paid any attention to your brochure, your pamphlet, you'll find out that I have been a member for 37 years, and that's quite an astounding achievement given that I'm only 29. So I am very dedicated to this organization. I want to thank Dr. Klinkner for the warm introduction. I wish to acknowledge the planning committee and the counselors, Katie Selly and Britta Lothery, for their tireless efforts in bringing this event to us. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes on to all the programming for Beta Eta at large. I'd also like to thank the School of Nursing at Madison for allowing this beautiful space to be shared at Cooper Hall, and specifically the deans, Dean Margaret Norrell from Edgewood College and Dr. Patricia Lasky from the School of Nursing at UW-Madison, graciously representing Dean Scott. And finally, to the inductees and their families and friends who have braved this beautiful fall weather to support one another in this Sunday afternoon. We're all here, nice and warm. I am honored to have been invited to speak at this celebration of membership. I've spoken around the upper Midwest at various inductions, and one theme that consistently rises throughout my meetings with various chapters is why membership in Sigma Theta Tau International and why maintain active membership in Sigma Theta Tau International. And what I mean by active in this first year may seem very natural, but after that there's a choice to maintain active membership in engaging in the activities of the local chapter and also continuing paying your membership dues, which goes to support those activities, scholarships, and programming for the local chapter. I will spend a few moments this afternoon addressing these questions, but first, I wish to frame the organization you are being inducted to in a meaningful way to you. Dr. Klinkner introduced to you the history and origin of Sigma organization. It is over 90 years old, worldwide, started by 6 nurses at Indiana University. Global connection to the representation at the United Nations. But what does that all mean to you as individuals? Some beginning your first jobs in your nursing careers, some who are established leaders in your careers and are carrying forward your leadership responsibilities through a different avenue. How does one become a member, who is selected, and why this organization that you have joined has meaning is something that you'll reflect on as you continue in the organization. Sigma Theta Tau is the second largest nursing organization in the world. And I was very curious as to which the first one was. So I looked that up this morning. And that is the American Association of Critical Care Nurses. Sigma has the second largest active membership, and they are headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana. The regional chapters carry on the work of the organization, and they, as Dean Norrell had outlined, exist in over 90 countries in the world. Our local chapter, whose name is Beta Eta at Large, is an at-large organization that Dr. Lasky had articulated a partnership between UW-Madison School of Nursing and the Henry Predlin School of Nursing at Edgewood College. I like to put these foundational pieces in order so that people can have an understanding of what Beta Eta is and how it relates to the larger organization of Sigma. Historically, all membership has come from individuals selected because of their academic achievement in schools of nursing, such as yourselves. Membership is now open to nurse leaders who are guiding our presence in healthcare services, community, population health, and global health. Sigma has grown globally and is represented in committee, as I had mentioned, in the United Nations. What is the relevance of the organization for you as you begin your careers and continue your careers? If you are beginning your careers and looking for jobs in the near future, the relevance is going to be very different than what you will see 5 years from now and 10 years from now. What I investigated was that there are over 230 professional nursing organizations. 230 professional nursing organizations. So you will be faced with decisions related to which organizations to belong to. And as you begin your careers, if you're early career, you will be choosing those much in accordance to your values, your specialty areas, and policy initiatives that you would like to promote and be part of. Sigma, at its core, was really developed and began because of nurses, and the nurses focusing on practice and scholarship, and I think what I often reflect on is the core 6 that began the organization and their commitment to the profession. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to challenge yourself to reflect on why you would connect with the organization and what value the organization has for you. First, I want to make a little bit of a clarification. We use the language Sigma Theta Tau International, and we use the language Sigma. And do know that they are the same, and that Sigma chose to rebrand, in a sense, about 2 years ago at the biennial meeting. So when you do see those two phrases, please know that they are the same thing. So question 1, how are you connected to the organization? First, you, as inductees and new members, are connected through academic achievements and academics in leadership. You have been chosen for membership in this organization, which is an honor with standards that you have worked hard to meet. You need to celebrate that, and you have your family and your significant others and your friends here to help you do that. Second, you can connect through several avenues, and I like to break it down into maybe three major categories: personal, technology, and the activities that are available for you. Personal connections. It's important that you set a goal for yourself to make an active connection with perhaps reaching out to a board member or a mentor. We have a very strong board membership this biennium, and I know every single one of them would be happy to connect and discuss how you can participate in the activities of Beta 8 at large. Ask questions, read the newsletter when received, and learn about chapter contributions. Meet the chapter members through the bio reviews. There is a newsletter that does a very nice job in sharing people's backgrounds with you. There's also opportunities for scholarships, as has been previously mentioned. And so investigate those if you're interested in continuing your education and are involved actively in scholarship. Reach out to members and make plans to connect together. And there will be some opportunities coming up in a few weeks for you to do that. The second category is technology. Sigma has advanced a great deal in becoming a connection for nurses worldwide, and in doing so, really needed to work on their website and the technology that is available to you. There is an avenue entitled The Circle, and that is an online Sigma website, very much like LinkedIn, and you can connect your LinkedIn file to that and connect with nurses not only locally, regionally, nationally, but also internationally. It is the one stop, the one place that you can actually gain access to nurses fairly easily throughout the world and reach out to them about common interests. There are free continuing education courses, and those can assist with certification, which I'm sure many of you will do in the future. You can participate in mentoring programs, either as a mentee or a mentor, online and in person. And there are several journals, primarily scholarship research journals, and one leadership journal that is a publication that is available to you through your membership as well. You may be interested in job postings and career networks. There are also book publications and very relevant practice-focused topic areas. And then there's the Virginia Henderson Library. For those of us who have been members with Sigma for a number of years, there's always a thrill about going to Indianapolis and visiting the headquarters for Sigma Theta Tau International. And the Virginia Henderson Library, which is a digital library as well, also has hard copies available there. I'd like to pause for a moment and share a video.
We're the Honor Society of Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau International, one of the world's largest international nursing organizations that is dedicated to making a difference in health worldwide. We believe that, like many of our current members, you'll find it's not just an honor to join STTI. It's a lifelong benefit to belong to this organization of choice for outstanding nurses. Becoming a member of STTI means joining a global network of more than 135,000 active members in 500 chapters in more than 90 countries. What are you looking for in your STTI membership? Maybe you're interested in free continuing nursing education, or you're trying to find your first job, or maybe you're an experienced nurse looking to make a career change. Or perhaps you'd like free access to journals and membership publications that discuss the latest research and nursing trends. Today's STTI members are leaders at all levels in the healthcare industry and are active in improving global health. Membership in our organization stands for excellence in employers' eyes, and as a nursing professional, Sigma Theta Tau International gives you an unmatched opportunity to network with superior health professionals to develop a vision for the future of nursing worldwide. What are you waiting for? You belong here at Sigma Theta Tau International. Honor your passion. Join today.
The third category of connection is activities. I encourage you to participate in activities, either the local meetings, the gatherings. There are a number of them. There's usually one in the fall, one in the spring at least. Community service opportunities, which Dr. Klinkner had just mentioned. Educational offerings, scholarship. Calls for scholarship should be outgoing in January, February, so be looking for those, and community service. So please watch for announcements from chapter leaders. In addition to that, there are several things at the international and national and international level that are extremely important, may not play into your calendar this year, but once you get settled into your jobs and responsibilities and maybe are interested in joining the board of directors at some point, there is a biennial meeting that is held every other year that every second time it's held is always in Indianapolis, the home of Sigma Theta Tau International, and I strongly encourage you to consider going to that. There are nurses representative of all the countries that have chapters, and it's a wonderful way to get to meet people from all over the world. There's also a research congress where if you are working on scholarship and have, maybe you're doing this at a master's level or a doctoral level, and submit an abstract, you can be presenting not only nationally but internationally at the research congress, which is in the opposite year of the annual meeting, that biennial meeting. And then there are also leadership connection seminars, and those are frequently held in Indianapolis. So it's a doable commute if you're interested in learning more about leadership. So the question is, what is the value of the organization to you? And only you can make that determination, but I invite you to become connected through all these different avenues to assist you in making that determination. Local, regional, national, and worldwide networking connections. That's unique to most any nursing professional organization. There are professional and leadership development opportunities, publications, research, and contributions to local communities through activities. So I ask you to take a personal challenge to make a short-term and a long-term goal. The short-term may be 3 months. What will I do? Who will I connect with? Who will I reach out to? What piece of information will I learn about the organization? And another in 12 months in doing the same, but maybe escalating or elevating the way that you're connected to Beta Eta at large and Sigma International. I want to congratulate you on your induction, and we look forward to working with you throughout your nursing career. And I have one other video I'd like to share.
How do you change lives and truly advance healthcare? What's the best way to make a difference for people in need each and every day? It takes nurse leaders from all disciplines, from different walks of life, from all over the world, clinicians, educators, researchers, administrators, and more. But even with these leaders dedicated to the patients and the profession, there's only one way to write this story: together. Together, Sigma members change lives while developing and promoting excellence in nursing by sharing their skills, talent, and devotion to serve our larger cause. At Sigma, we stand together, improving healthcare for all people around the world. And we invite you to stand with us, distinguishing yourself among the leaders in nursing and sharing in the ideas and research that will help us continue to advance world health together.
Thank you for being here, and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pollack. I love that video. All right, so now on with the program. At this time, I would like the inductees to please stand. Great to see so many standing. Please accept the privileges and responsibilities of Sigma membership by repeating after me. I accept membership into Sigma Theta Tau International. And I pledge to fulfill its commitment to nursing excellence, knowledge, service, and leadership throughout my career. At this time, I'd like to invite our counselors to come up from each school, Dean Norell and Dr. Lasky, to come forward to begin our induction, starting with the UW-Madison students. If you can make your way around and come up this aisle, we'll have you bring your cards with you, and then go through. You'll be able to receive your honor cords. And when the UW-Madison student line begins to dwindle, if the Edgewood College students could then follow behind.
Jamie Pacenti. Janae Kramer. Michelle Watkins. Grace Bronkow. Grace Hallpenny. Samantha Freilish. Olivia Da Stefano. Caitlin Lauersdorf. Rachel Schulte. Taylor Dempsey. Elise Brining. Madison Glover. Jessica Aubing. Janice Liu. Haley Going. Caitlin Grout. Caitlin Hoffensberger. Lauren Loff. Sirin Lahamo. Droma Shinze. Matthew Drakis. Carly Richards. Emily Price. Molly Kiernan. Leah Eisch.
Caitlin Weiss. Sorry. Nicole Baker. Savannah Hussey. Colleen Rakowski. Olivia Novak. Rachel Kunau. Alyssa Dale. Shannon Glinicki. Sarah Hendel. Elena Scholler. Ayla Nitas. Megan Young. Jessica Murray. Ashley Gear. Christina Analt Neath. Amanda Wright. Morgan Griffin. Molly Myers. Amanda Breinig. Sarah Nims. Renee Floyd.
At this time, let's congratulate all of our inductees. I would also like to take a moment to thank some members of our audience who have donated cords to our new inductees, and those are Eric Bauman, Liz Collins, Barb Gallogly, and Beth Houlihan. So thank you to your donations to help with the cords. As Dr. Pollack mentioned during her keynote, now that you are official members of Sigma, the opportunities to become involved, to grow and develop as leaders, and to contribute to the profession of nursing are virtually endless. So I personally invite you to explore those opportunities. I've been a member for many years and have been able to receive many of those benefits, including scholarship. So please feel free to reach out to us on the board to ask questions and to connect with us. As we conclude our ceremony, I would like to again recognize and thank those friends and family who came out to celebrate this very special occasion with you and with all of us. It's really, as we know, the support of those who surround us that help us to celebrate our successes. So with that, the only thing that stands between us and the cake and reception out front. So I do encourage you to please join us. We have cake and some light refreshments outside. Please stop by and enjoy each other's success together. But before you go, as was offered in the keynote, a personal challenge to connect one time in the next 3 months. And we have that opportunity already ready and waiting for you. Please join us on December 11th from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Nitty Gritty. Locals know where that is. So please come and bring friends. And this is a fundraising event. 15% of all of the sales will come back to the chapter. So I invite you to join us, and there's more information outside. So again, congratulations, and please join us in the reception. Could I make one more quick announcement as you're exiting? All of the inductees, we would like to have you gather on the stairs. We'll do 2 groups of pictures, so somebody will be out there to help coordinate that, but if you could just keep an eye out, thank you.